Om Shri Ganesha Namaha. Hare Krishna. Margshirsh month, last chapter, chapter 17, the greatness of Mathura. Sri Brahmaji said, O Lord of Devas, which is that holy place in which the month of Margshirsh is most celebrated? What is the benefit thereof? O Lord, state everything. Sri Bhagwan said, There is a great sacred place of mine, well known as Mathura. It is very beautiful and well honored. It is the place of my birth and is very much loved by me. At Mathura, O four-faced one devotee obtains the merit of a teeth at every step. Wherever the man may take his holy bath, he is liberated from terrible sins. O son, Mathura is destructive of sins. It dispels the agony suffered in hells by men of wicked souls, devoid of all pity and virtue. An ungrateful one, a drink addict, a thief, and a man whose holy vow is interrupted in the middle and broken, is liberated from terrible sins on reaching Mathura. Just as darkness disappears at sunrise, just as mountains run away out of fear of the thunderbolt, just as serpents perish on seeing Garud, just as clouds are scattered on being tossed by wind, just as worldly misery is dispelled by the knowledge of realities, just as elephants run away on seeing a lion, so also sins perish at the sight of Mathura. O sun! On seeing Madhupuri, a man endowed with faith and devotion becomes purified even if he is the slayer of a Brahman. What need one say of other sinners? Sins become desperate and go away from the body of one who is desirous of taking his holy bath in Mathura and goes there step by step. Even if people go to Mathura casually or for any business dealings or for service, they rid themselves of sins merely due to their holy bath in Mathura and go to heaven. Even those who utter the name of this city shall undoubtedly attain salvation. There is perpetual Krata Yug there. There is Uttarayan, period of the northern transit of the sun there always. He who hears about my temple at Mathura on being mentioned by another is liberated from sins. On being seen or touched the particles from the feet of those men who stay there for 3 nights, O sun, sanctify everything. Just as flames of the fire burn clusters of grass, so also the city of Mathura burns great sins. It is said that the holy bath in all the zones of Mathura is more efficacious than, and the merit thereof is superior to, the merit earned by bath in all the Tirths. Men who remember Mathura acquire that merit, which accrues from a study of the four Vedas. A sin committed elsewhere perishes on approaching a Tirth. A sin committed in Tirths becomes permanent like adamantine cement. A sin committed at Mathura perishes at Mathura itself. By staying there, a man obtains all the aims of life, namely virtue, wealth, love, and salvation. Sin that takes 10 years elsewhere to be consumed completely, O four-faced one, takes only 10 days in the holy spot of Mathura. There is nothing in heaven, in nether worlds, in firmament, or in the mortal world as dear to me always as Mathura. The holy spot of Mathura is greater than all other Tirths taken together. It is the place where 33,000 years were spent by me in sports in childhood with the cowherds. By remembering Mathura, one attains the same merit as in the whole of the Bharat subcontinent. O son, every day one attains in Mathura more merit than that obtained at the river Sannihati when there is a solar eclipse. In the city of Madhu, O son, one obtains in the Margshish month that merit which is obtained in Tirthraj Prayag in the course of a full 1,000 years. In the course of a day in the month of Margshish, O son, one obtains in Mathura that merit which is obtained at Varanasi in the course of a full millennium. By spending a day in Mathura, one obtains the same merit as is obtained by a man who gifts a plot of land near Godavari in Dwarka or in Kurukshetra or who spends 6 months at Gaya. Neither Dwarka nor Kashi nor Kanchi can be a Tirth like Mathura, where Maya Gadadhar, that is Vishnu, is the deity. If libations are offered to them by means of Yamuna water, Pitras do not desire the offerings of balls of rice. Those men who view Mathura as though it is an ordinary city should be known as those contaminated with masses of sins. If Mathura is not seen by one, but one had the desire to visit it, one is reborn in Mathura, wherever one dies. O four-faced one may even count the dust particles of the earth in course of time, but there is no limit to the number of tears in Mathura. Do stay in the city of Mathura. I stay there continuously surrounded by cowherd lasses. Oh, ye, who are immersed in the ocean of worldly existence. Oh, my Other disciples, listen, if you desire for intense and excellent happiness, stay in my city. Alas, people of the world are exceedingly blind. Though they have eyes, they do not see. Although the holy place of Mathura is present, they undergo the ordeal of births and deaths. Despite the fact that by good luck, they have obtained the incomparable birth in human womb species, their life has gone in vain. The city of Mathura was not seen by them. Alas, the weakness of the intellect. Alas, adverse fate and bad luck. Alas, the powerful influence of delusion. Mathura is not resorted to. He who is inclined towards Anomar place after ignoring Mathura is deluded by my Maya. He is stupid and he wanders in the vast expanse of worldly existence. If even after reaching Mathura anyone craves for any other place, how can that evil minded one acquire perfect knowledge? He displays his ignorance. My city is the goal and refuge unto those who are abandoned by their parents and kinsmen and who have no other go. My city is the goal and refuge unto those who have been overwhelmed by masses of sins, those who have been vanquished by poverty, and those who have no other place of resort. It is the most excellent of all sports. It is the greatest secret. Mathura is the greatest goal unto those who are in search of a worthy goal and refuge. That cannot be obtained through merits, that cannot be acquired through charitable gifts, that cannot be obtained through austerities, nor through elegies. It cannot be secured by means of different kinds of yogic exercises. It can be obtained only through my grace. At Mathura, good status can be achieved only by those blessed ones who have steadfast devotion to me and on whom I have ample favor. One who gives up his life at Mathura attains that goal which a learned man endowed with yogic power who has realized Brahman attains. There are cities like Kashi, etc., but the most blessed one is Mathura alone, which yields the fourfold salvation, Salokya, etc., through four ways, that is, of taking birth there, performing the rite of sacred thread ceremony, observing many vows, and making charitable gifts. With my favor, good goal is easily attained here, the goal which cannot be attained even in the course of hundreds of manvantars by means of yogic exercises. Who will not resort to that holy place where there is no fear from sins, where one need to be afraid, where one need not be afraid of yam, and where the fear of stay in a womb, that is rebirth, ceases to exist? Listen to the merit acquired from Mathura and the fruit thereof. Those worms, locusts, moths, etc., which come to Mathura and die there, become four armed ones, that is, having the same form as that of Vishnu, that is, Sarupit type of liberation. Those trees which fall from the banks attain the greatest goal. Dumb, sluggish, blind, and deaf people devoid of penance and holy observances, and those who die in course of time go to my world. Those who are bitten by serpents, who are killed by animals, those who perish in fire and water, and those who die prematurely or accidentally in Mathura go to my world. Truth, it is truth. It is the truth, O excellent sage. O excellent sage, that I say on my honor, there is nothing else like Mathura anywhere yielding all that one desires. Which learned man will not resort to Mathura, which bestows on persons who desire the three aims of life virtue, wealth, and love? It bestows salvation on those who are desirous of salvation, and it bestows devotion on one who desires for devotion. The city of Madhu, of all these characteristics and good features, should be resorted to in the month of Margshirsh. If that is not available, Pushkar is to be resorted to in accordance with the injunctions. The oldest kund well is that of Brahma, the middle kund is that of Vishnu, and the youngest one is that having Rudra for its deity. O intelligent one, know this. In all these, O son, one should perform all these rites holy ablution, charitable gift, and shraddh in accordance with the injunctions. A splendid worship shall be performed. It is conducive to my delight. The full moon day, O sun, in the month of Margshirsh is a great favorite of mine. Whatever meritorious rite is performed on that day shall be pleasing to me. On the full moon day, O sun, one shall perform all these rites of charitable gifts, gifts of cows, gifts of food, gift of gold, and gift of land. On the full moon day in the month of Margshirsh, one should make gift of a house. Whatever is done shall be perfect, yielding everlasting merit. Feeding of Brahmanas should be done in accordance with one's affluence. Festival on the completion of a religious observation should be celebrated on the full moon day itself. O sun, Tirthraj, etc., are not as pleasing to me in the month of Margshirsh as Mathura. If it is not available, Pushkar is to be resorted to. At Pushkar and Mathura, the full moon day is to be celebrated by intelligent devotees. Whatever it is celebrated, it shall be celebrated in accordance with the injunctions. He who does not take holy bath, make charitable gifts, and perform worship on the full moon day is cooked, tortured, and Raurav and other hells for 60,000 years. Hence, by all means, the full moon day should be honored by intelligent people. That in the month of Margshirsh bestows infinite merit. Listen to the fruit of the merit of that man who devotedly performs all the rites as mentioned by me in the month of Margshirsh, of which I am fond. He shall attain that merit which is obtained in 10,000 tears or by means of crores of holy rites or all the yajnas. A man without a son obtains a son, a poor man obtains wealth. One who seeks learning shall get learning, and one who seeks beauty shall become beautiful. A Brahman shall get all Brahmanical splendor. A Kshatriya shall be victorious, a Vaishya shall acquire lordship over wealth, and a Shudra shall become purified of all his sins. A man, a man shall attain in the Markshish month whatever is very difficult to get or inaccessible in the three worlds. O bestower of honor, there is no doubt about it. Although men who are attracted by these desires, O son, are satisfied in the end, O four-faced one, they do not deserve these desires, O mighty armed one. Very rare indeed is good devotion, the splendid devotion that wins me over. That is attained in the month of Margshish, which is famous, if the glory of the month is heard. This month is conducive to my great pleasure. O four-faced one, everything is obtained from this through my grace. End of Margshish, last chapter, the greatness of Mathura. Also, the end of Margshish Mahatmya. All those who are listening, please say with me, Jai Sri Hari Vishnu Bhagwan, Jai Mahalakshmi Mata. Friends, please like and share this video. Also, do subscribe the channel. Thanks. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.